between the visiting chiefs of Kickapoo High School and your Waynesville Tigers. Waynesville High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association and remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it's also an educational experience for all the players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheers chants or behavior. We welcome our guests from Springfield. Good luck, and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Tiger Basketball as the Waynesville Tigers host the Kickapoo Chiefs tonight. Valentine's Day Extravaganza 2020 right here at Waynesville High School. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, love is in the air at the high school tonight.
Absolutely, Coach. I don't know if everybody caught it coming in, but the sweetheart couple deals down there. Girls basketball team is running the concessions tonight. Sweetheart couple deals at the concession stand.
2 hot dogs, 1 nacho to share, and a drink.
2 straws.
And 2 straws. That's a special tonight here at the high school. We were just in contact with Brittany Madlock. She has plenty of all of those items. Come on in and mention the TTSN Sports Network, and you get 50 cents off the couple special. Kickapoo Chiefs roll into town tonight. Matt, we've had some great battles right here at Waynesville High School with those Kickapoo Chiefs over the years. Look to have a good battle tonight against them.
Absolutely. You talked about those battles with the Kickapoo Chiefs over the years. You know, what sharing the Ozark Conference title with them a few years ago. And you know anything about Kickapoo, you know their basketball program. Know you're going to have your hands full tonight, but I got a feeling one thing I've really liked about our boys this year is that Coach Pills draws up a great game plan, and when the boys stick to Coach's game plan, we've been right in every single game, won most of them. I like our chances tonight against Kickapoo if we can stick to Coach's game plan.
I agree with that 100%. We want to send a big hello out to Mike Thompson. He's watching with us. You know what, Mike? You need to head on down there to the concession stand and get one of those sweetheart deals. We're sitting here looking at you and Maxine right now. Maxine looks like she's hungry. I would go get her a sweetheart deal, Matt.
Absolutely. What could be more romantic? And look, no kids with them. This is couples night.
Well, where else would you bring your wife tonight?
Well, nowhere here in town better than right here.
This is it. Make no mistake where you are, this is it.
I got my pink shoelaces on for Valentine's Day. I'm festive.
And we're going to get the jump's going to be controlled by the Kickapoo Chiefs, and we are off and running. We want to welcome everybody out there on the TTSN Sports Network, joining us live via the Facebook feed or joining us on Cable America.
Long ball goes up from the outside, and it's going to be good for 3. That's going to be Micah McIntyre. Number 5 for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Here come the Waynesville Tigers. Michael Lewis gets the ball across half court. Brings it to the near side, looks inside, not there. Pass over, Sheen Butler Lawson. Eric Morris now. Hunter on the far side. Tigers patiently working the ball around, Coach, and I like this right here in the early going. Be patient. Shoot our shot. Kickapoo inside, really shutting down the inside of the lane right there defensively. Michael Lewis now with the drive. No whistle, but they're going to say it's off the hands of Kickapoo.
Yeah, a lot of contact in there, but no foul, and the Tigers will retain possession.
All right, back we go. Michael Lewis takes a look inside, nothing there. Gives it over to Hunter. Hunter's going to give up top to Eric. Eric fakes the long three.
About the three. That's
going to be a long three outside.
Well, that's going to be a long three, but that was going in.
And it's nothing but the net for Eric Morris. Knots us up at 3. Nice possession right there for the Waynesville Tigers. Quick three at the other end for Kickapoo. Won't go. Rebound comes to Lewis. Lewis now pushes the action. Drives in the lane off the glass. No good. Rebound to Kickapoo. Kickapoo now back down at the other end. McIntyre kicks it across. I believe that's Bridger on the far side. McIntyre back inside to Bridger. Bridger in the lane. Up off the glass. No good. Oh!
Rebound and a putback there.
Well, and Tigers out of position right there against Kerry Reagan. Not anything you can really do without picking up the foul right there.
Well, no, and that's just the ball taking a bad bounce for the Tigers. 3 Tigers down there to rebound. They went to the one Chief that was there.
Pass inside, up and off the glass. Jaden Smith. Three ball once more for McIntyre. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to Morris.
Matt, this Kickapoo.
I'm sorry, Coach. Wait a minute. Do I have that wrong? No, I'm sorry. That was McIntyre.
Coach, this Kickapoo Chief team, the team that represented the Ozark Conference in the Bass Pro tournament earlier in the year, it tells you right there just what kind of team they are. They were preseason #1 in the conference, but I tell you, we talked about this before. A lot of people in the top part of that conference that had lots of chances.
Well, absolutely. If you look across the Ozark Conference, there's not the clear-cut favorite this year. A lot of parity across, up and down the Ozark Conference on the boys' side this year. Boys working it around. Kicked in the corner. I believe that's Avant Hill on the far side. Gives back to Lewis. And once more, Tigers patiently working this offensive end. Now, Lewis on the drive. Tries to go up top to Jaden. Think he may have been a little far under to try and make that pass right there. McIntyre puts up the 3 ball from the outside, and it's good.
Makes the score 8-5 in favor of the Kickapoo Chiefs.
Tigers once more working around on the offensive end.
And in no hurry.
No, and I like this. I like this, especially for a team in Kickapoo that it has shown, at least on the offensive side, looks like they want to get out and run. They look like they want to get out and go fast. And here we go. Oh, yep.
Yeah, we're going to get a turnover there. The ball's going to go right back to the Waynesville Tigers.
It's going to be Cameron Liggins, number 20. I think he just lost the handle on it, but that ball comes up way too high to be able to turn it back over. It's the turnover. Give the ball to the Waynesville Tigers. Tigers up or down right now by 3, 5-8. Inside, Jaden turnaround in the lane, won't go.
And they're going to get Jaden over the back right there. Jaden never got control of that ball as he was going up for the shot. Had way too much on it, made for that long rebound. Got Jaden out of position.
That's going to be the Tigers' first foul on Jaden. Kickapoo will look to inbound. Give is to McIntyre. Looks like he's going to bring it across, throws it up. Oh, nice job right there. Michael Lewis getting up in the air, deflects that one out of bounds.
Ball stay with the Kickapoo Chiefs.
Coaches, we got some people already checking in with us here. Who else but one of our top runners right here, Javon Dorsey, checking in with us. And I believe my Uncle David's checking in with us this evening.
Well, Uncle David, welcome to the TTSN Sports Network. That ball's going to be out of bounds. He stepped on the end line. It's going to go back to your Waynesville Tigers. Matt, you were talking about Uncle David the other day and how he had got some Waynesville Tiger gear, and while he watches these games on the TTSN Sports Network, sets around his Waynesville Tiger gear.
Well, it's a little known fact that Northeast Texas is a hotbed of Waynesville Tiger fandom.
Well, I know when we started putting the track team store together, they looked at trying to get some postage discounts to that area because there would be so much product going to the North Texas area.
Jaden Smith with the lob into him inside, goes up and off the glass, trims Kickapoo lead to one. Takeaway right there, back to the other end. Michael Lewis off the glass.
The Tigers up by a point now. Just that quick.
All right, back down to the other end of the floor we come. Kickapoo now quickly working this ball around the outside. Tiger sagging off on defense right here. Not much on the inside.
Oh.
Going to get the foul called. I believe they're going to tag Michael Lewis with the second.
That's going to be Michael's first.
My apologies to Michael Lewis. First foul, second team foul.
That was a bailout foul there.
That's kind of what I thought. Well, and basketball works it out as they throw it in, and then we tip it away. Drive to the inside, hard up off the rim, no good. Spin around once more. Sheen Butler Lawson in position to pull down the rebound.
And the Tigers are going to settle things down. Got a little wild and woolly there, Coach.
It did. I don't think that's Coach Phil's game plan.
No, Von Hill getting ready to check back in for the Tigers.
Jaden Smith inside, a little turnaround. Oh, just sits
that
on the rim.
That's gonna.
It is.
Vont's going to check in for Sheen Butler Lawson.
Elijah Bridger checking back into the game.
I think Coach Pill's going to have either Coach Gamble or Coach Stepanczyk maybe talk to Sheen a little bit, give him a little descriptive feedback about that pass a while ago.
Well, and sometimes in the heat of that, you need to just sit down and get some direct instruction on what you're working on. All right, now Michael Lewis brings it, a little jump stop into the lane. Ball tipped and taken away. Oh, that's not a smart foul.
Jaden with the reach in. That is going to be the second foul on Jaden.
Second foul on Jaden. Hate to see that one, that reach across right there so far from the basket. I know you get excited. You want to reach over and grab that. All right. Kickapoo now working around at the other end. Oh, Avant Hill almost comes away with it right there. Into the lane it goes.
Oh.
And that's going to be three, Coach.
That's going to be the third one on Jaden. And Coach Pills was trying to get Jaden out of there.
So Jaden will take a seat. It's going to put Elmquist at the line shooting two.
First one's up and good.
That knots us up at 9 here. So we've got 1:10 on the clock.
Well, Noel Okiki checking in for the Waynesville Tigers.
Elmquist up and good with the second. So Kickapoo jumps out to a 1-point lead, just over a minute left to play here in first quarter action. Michael Lewis brings the ball across half court for the Tigers. Tigers once again spreading that floor. Right now, it looks like if Kickapoo is going to be content, the Tigers are going to be happy to drain this last minute out and take the last shot.
Well, it looks like Kickapoo's going to be content. They're in that zone. Tigers moving some people around. Eric Morris still standing there holding the ball.
Well, and now we start to move
Now
out.
we got
Looks
some
like
pressure.
look like they want to jump out there and get a little trap going. Gets the ball to Okiki. He puts it right back in the hands of Eric Morris.
And we're going to get a foul.
Is that?
You know, hindsight being 2020, I've got to believe that Kickapoo wishes they hadn't done that now.
Well, and it was odd for them to let 35 seconds run off the clock and then decide to go.
Well, it does get you out of a rhythm when you do that, but still.
Well, and lost in that is Bridger, who's been a hot hand here early offensively for Kickapoo, picks up his second foul on the play.
3.5 seconds left. Tigers will be inbounding from the near side here.
All right, Morris to inbound for the Tigers. Goes long, looking for Okiki underneath.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to come back to this sideline because nobody touched it. Now we have 3.5 seconds, and Kickapoo's going to throw the ball in bounds.
Looks like Kickapoo's looking to sub here real quick. Going to be Micah McIntyre back into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. It's going to be Elmquist throwing the ball in here. Bridger loses fingertips on it.
Gets it up. It's going to go off front of the rim. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. With the Kickapoo Chiefs up on your Waynesville Tigers, 10-9 here in Valentine's Extravaganza 2020. And Matt, you know what that means it's time for, don't you?
A TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news that is news and all the love stories in town, you're going to want to like the TigerTV Facebook page. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to say Waynesville Tiger sporting alum Carson Cavalier.
Well, we know Carson likes the TigerTV Facebook page. Not who I'm thinking about tonight on a night of love. You know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
Well, millions and millions.
Valentine's Day personified, Mr. Brian Schaffner. Brian Schaffner, he has been celebrating Valentine's Day all week long. Today, the stories that came out of the WCC about the love that Brian Schaffner was showing for the world. Can't get any better than that. Folks, if you want to know anything about Valentine's Day or you just want to celebrate with somebody with so much enthusiasm about it, give Brian a call, shoot him a text, message him on the Facebook. Let Brian know you're thinking about him tonight on Valentine's Day.
Well, we said this the other night. Nothing says love like Brian Schaffner.
Oh, no, nothing. And we want to send a big thank you out to Chase Dendecker. Chase Dendecker provided us tonight
with
Valentine's
treats.
Cheese curds in honor of Tim Wallace being Educator of the Year, named Educator of the Year by the Chamber of Commerce. Tim Wallace's favorite food, you know, that's a trivia question everybody should know the answer to. But
Hunter, long three, drains it.
Chase sent up cheese curds. He had sent messages on each individual cheese curd. And
Oh, yeah, and my favorite one was "Breeing with you is so Gouda."
Oh, Chase is a card.
But as you said, I think we also need to send partial thanks to the incomparable Tim Wallace, because without him being Educator of the Year, I don't know that you and me.
We're not getting cheese curds.
No, we're not getting cheese curds without Wallace.
So the Tigers, or the Kickapoo Chiefs, come back and match that three. Eric Morris with another three. That's going to be a little long.
Doesn't go, rebounded underneath by Kickapoo, and quickly to the other end come the Chiefs.
Kickapoo up 13-12 here.
A little bounce pass inside. Kickapoo pulls it back out. Now another three from the far side is going to go. Jared Hyatt, number 2, gets up in the air and pulls the rebound down for the Tigers. And once more, I like this move right here. Michael Lewis, get the ball, bring it across, slow this thing down. Bounce pass inside. Eric Morris in the lane. He's going to be fouled.
Yep, Eric will go to the line. You mentioned Jared Hyatt here just a second ago. I want to give a big shout out to Jared. I had the privilege of coming to the Poetry and Art Diversity Night. As my daughter Jenna had a piece of artwork in that, so we came and sat through the Diversity Night, saw the presentations and all the artwork. Jared had a writing prompt about diversity here at Waynesville, and he got up and read it. Jared did an awesome job.
That's what I heard. I heard that from multiple people over the last day or two. In fact, bumped into Jared this afternoon. He stopped by my class with the group asking about something, and got to give him a little pat on the back. Jared, 3-sport athlete here at the high school. Just can't say enough fine things about that young man. All right, Kickapoo now, game knotted up at 13. Nice. Tries that pass inside, a little dangerous, taken away, and Michael Lewis at the other end.
Puts it in.
Loves the slowdown right there. Get the defender back, get him off his feet, get the shot up and off the glass.
They're going to get Sheen with the bump there. Not sure he initiated contact. He got to the side of him. Almost looked like Kickapoo Chief there kind of bounced into Sheen, but
yeah, I thought Bridger
not going to get the foul called the other way on that.
Yeah, I thought Bridger might have gone in for a little lean on that one. As you said, fouls on Sheen. That's going to be his first, team 5th now on the Tigers. As we've got about 5:41 left to go here in first half action.
Folks, if you're out there watching us, want to shoot us a message there on the Facebook.
Ooh, nice little move inside by the Kickapoo Chiefs right there as Cameron Liggins goes up and off the glass.
We'd love to hear from you, hear where you're watching us from. Real important, guys. If you're out there watching tonight and you're out for Valentine's night with a special lady in your life, probably don't send us a message on the Facebook that she might see later to know. Took her out for a nice dinner, but you're watching Tiger basketball.
Right.
Probably not a good idea, Matt.
Nope. Useful information right there from Coach Rawlings. All right, shot won't fall right there for Michael Lewis. Liggins with the rebound quickly to the other end. He's going to go in. Run
into Hunter O'Neill, and Hunter's going to get a foul.
Wow.
He got down the court very quickly there.
Well, and really I think that's what you see right now in the game plan with Coach Pills. Tigers want to slow this down, take the air out of the ball, and Kickapoo's just chomping at the bit to run. Liggins up and good with the first. Checking into the game is going to be Terrell Gladney for the Kickapoo Chiefs, number 30, checking back into the game. Liggins, second one won't go. Hunter gets up there and pulls that rebound down. So Kickapoo holding on to a 1-point lead right now, just under 5. Michael Lewis gets the screen from Jared Hyatt, kicks it in the corner. Hunter's going to let it go. Off the front of the rim, no good. Oh!
Jared
using his head there.
Yes. A lot of hustle there by Jared, though, to knock the ball loose. And, yes, Jared took one right to the noggin as he took it back in.
Jared was trying to not get hit with the ball right there. The Kickapoo Chief grabbed it and threw it. And
and they're going to get Hunter again. That's just going to –
wow.
It's going to be Hunter's second.
It's going to be the 7th team foul, so Kickapoo going to go to the line from here on out. Liggins hits the follow-up and puts Kickapoo up by 4 with 4:25 left to play here in the first half. Michael Lewis once more calmly and slowly brings that ball down the court. Gets the ball on the far side, gives back Jared Hyatt, puts up the 3 and drains
Jared
it.
For the 3. That's a little turnaround 3 there by Jared.
And once more, Liggins.
Whoa, steal there by Michael Lewis. I was going to say, woo.
That was a little slow on the whistle.
Well, the problem is I think what you have right there is you have the official on the far side waiting for the official right by the play to make the call, and when he doesn't, then he blows his whistle, which you never like calling into another guy's area, but I don't know how the guy right by the plate missed
Right.
that contact. So
The foul's
yeah.
going to be on number 5, McIntyre. It's going to be 2 on him. 4th team foul as Michael Lewis ties us up with the first made free throw. Checking back into the game for Kickapoo is going to be Elmquist and Bridgers.
A.J. Martin coming in for your Tigers.
Lewis at the line, sets. It's away, and it's good. And Waynesville Tigers back up on top by 1. Bridgers brings the ball across half court, gives it to Elmquist, right back to Bridgers, and now they swing it to the top, taken away by Jared Hyatt. Jared's going to need a little help right there. Nice job.
Wow, I didn't see Sheen over here.
I didn't at first.
A.J. Martin with a
A.J.
nice
Martin.
strong move along the baseline there
Like
for
that
A.J.
right there. And, yeah, I wondered if we weren't going to get a timeout called here.
Tigers with a quick run there, take a 3-point lead here, 3:26 left here in quarter number 2.
Well, Coach, when I look at kind of what we're seeing right here, we talked about Kickapoo wanting to push it and go and the Tigers wanting to slow this down. Looks like on the offensive end down here for Kickapoo, the Kickapoo Chiefs, they want to go, and maybe forcing a couple of these passes that the Tigers sit in nice defensive position, front side out on that hand, being able to tip this ball off up the court. But I think the Tigers doing an excellent job of running a slower pace that really seems to be frustrating the Kickapoo Chiefs.
It really is. And even when Kickapoo gets into some type of movement down the court where they've been able to pick the pace up a little bit now, they're so far out of it. We've seen multiple bad passes
Right.
that the Tigers have taken advantage of. So the Tigers will stay in their full court press here.
I like this right here, too. We know the athlete that A.J. Martin is, and if there's anybody going to dog someone on a press, I like A.J. doing that.
Well,
Right there.
Threw it right to Sheen.
And once more, the Tigers slowly bring the ball up. I absolutely love what I see out of our guys right now. Sheen, Butler Lawson on the near side, dribbles in, turns back, kicks to A.J. Martin. Back to Sheen. Sheen now a little daylight.
All the way to the hole. Nice.
Wow, nice cut.
Nice.
Nice cut, Sheen, Butler Lawson. Of course, Sheen, guy knows a little bit about cutting around some people. Called his name a whole lot on football for pretty much the same thing without dribbling. Back down on the other end. And, oh, we're going to get A.J.
Yeah. A.J. reached in there to try to steal the ball. Got a little too much contact.
That's going to be first foul on A.J., 8th team foul on Waynesville. And we're going to have a substitution checking into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Going to be number 5, Micah McIntyre. All right, Bridgers at the line. A little long on it. And I think we're going to get a foul on
number 20, I believe.
Yeah, I thought it would be Liggins. Kind of just got over the top of Jared's shoulder right there going after the rebound. Harrison Denning, number 15, checking into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Tigers get the ball across right here. Michael Lewis swings across. Sheen Butler Lawson fakes it into the corner, comes right back up top to Lewis.
So the Tigers will set this up. That's scary pass.
Yeah, it was. It worked, but it might have caught my breath for a second. Bounce pass inside. Eric Morris up and off the glass. Bridgers pushes quickly to the other end. Goes inside, tries to go up and off the glass. He does. Wasn't sure if he was going to get that ball all the way up. Eric Morris set in a great defensive position. Bridgers had to kind of move around him.
He had to kind of move around. Oh, there's a foul.
I believe they're going to get Denning for that. Number 15 just entered the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs.
He pulled Eric's arm down to the ground.
That's a long arm. Tigers inbound. Michael Lewis now brings it across at the 1:15 mark. Left to play here. Waynesville Tigers up on top by 5. A.J. Martin sets the screen. Lewis pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Won't go.
Yep.
Out of bounds.
Hyatt and Martin kept that ball alive, but I'm going to say it was out on one of them.
Micah McIntyre, number 5, checks back into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Elmquist to inbound. Bridgers back to Elmquist. Tigers still have that pressure right there. To the other end, no good.
A.J. Martin with the rebound. Oh, A.J. wanting to go, nowhere to go, and did a great job there just pulling it up, going, whoa, 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 whoa. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Tigers up by 5. Got to believe Coach Pills is happy with this first half of basketball.
Absolutely, absolutely. It looks like our guys have stuck to the script. A.J. Martin now underneath off the glass.
A.J. comes down, reverse layup.
Now it looks like Kickapoo wants to play for the final shot. Bridgers has it up top, gives to Elmquist, back to Bridgers. Bridgers now a little drive down the lane.
Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Sheen. Coach, as crazy as this might sound, I think Coach Pills hurt himself over on the sideline.
Well, he might be the only person, Coach. You and I coached together a long time in basketball. He might be the only person that I know that gets as worked up as you. I can't say more because there's no one that gets more worked up than you. But I think, Coach, if he's not as, it's close.
I'm just looking at the facial expression that he has over there and the fact that he's holding his back. And I think Coach Pills is in pain. Trainer Nicky might need to work on Coach.
Well, Hunter brought him some water.
Well, water fixes everything. You know that. Just ask the H2O director.
Oh,
you know what?
Ball taken away from Michael Lewis right there. Back
and you know
quickly
what's really
to the other
sad?
end.
You know what's sad? That clock did not start until Michael Lewis was across half court. If we get the clock started correctly right there, there's not enough time for that to happen. That's being at home. You can't say anything, but that clock never started until Lewis had lost the ball. Woo.
Well, that's going to bring us to the end.
End of the first half. Tigers up 28-24. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for second half Valentine's Day extravaganza action. for second half. Waynesville Tiger basketball action here on Valentine's Day 2020. The extravaganza continues.
Well, Coach, they brought us back quick there. Had to cut the band off up there. They were still finishing their song.
There it is. That ball's
ball's
loose.
on the
Still
floor.
I'm hoping we're going to get a foul on the Chief. There, number 10.
That
is.
that should be Bridgers. It is.
It is Bridgers. That's going to.
And they're going to get him, and I believe that's going to be his third.
Bridgers not very happy about that, but he fouled him. Fouled Jared.
Well, you know how he could be happy?
Don't foul Jared.
Don't foul Jared. I think we just need a little love, Mike. Just a little more love.
A little more love. Make the world go round. You know who likes love?
Brian Schaffner.
Yep.
All right, 3 ball from the outside. Eric Morris. Eric Morris tied as the leading scorer with 6 there in the first half. Picks up 3 quickly to open the second half. Pushes that Waynesville Tiger lead to 7 now. Pass inside. That's going to be Liggins high. No good, but in there to rebound, up and over the front. That ball's going to fall for number 4, Kerry Reagan. And Tigers, I like it again, staying with that slow, bring it down the floor, take a little air out, pass it around.
Hunter O'Neill bobbled that ball, got real close to being out of bounds, and he's going to be fouled.
It's going to be fouled. They're going to get Brookshire. Boy, Brookshire, when you look at the season coming in, I really expected a lot of the Kickapoo offense would focus on Brookshire. And I think it is a huge tip of the hat to the Waynesville defense that we have not called his name very much tonight. Tigers working around on the offensive end. Hunter O'Neill pushes down low. Eric Morris has it tipped and pushed, and they're going to say that's off Eric.
Yeah. Eric kind of got a ball, got a little behind Eric. He got it off that hip. Kind of got him in no man's land down in there.
So Kickapoo gets the ball out of bounds off the Waynesville Tigers, and here they come back down to the other end. McIntyre gives off to Bridgers. Bridgers surveys the floor. Looks like he's trying to split those defenders and get it open. But what a terrible call.
Jared gets a hand in there, gets a clean steal, and a delayed whistle.
Wow, that's going to be first foul on Jared, first team foul to open up. Wow, that's tough. Elijah Bridgers steps up, knocks down the 3 for the Kickapoo Chiefs, cuts the lead to 3 for the Waynesville Tigers.
That's a huge call right there because the Tigers go from having a steal and having the ball to giving up 3 points.
Well, and there was you and I talked a little bit at half. Is pass inside there. Eric Morris high up off the glass. Put it where he had to get it up off the glass and in. That if there was one thing, we were both really happy with that first half. The one thing was to maybe clean up the fouls a little bit.
They're going to call a push on Michael Lewis. Wasn't a push. Their feet got tangled up.
Going to be first foul on Michael Lewis, second foul on the team. But the one thing we talked at halftime was maybe cleaning up defensively a little bit, trying to not get so many fouls. And in that right there, Jared didn't foul him, but yet he got whistled for it, and that's just a tough break there for the Waynesville Tigers. But
big shout out as number 10 there for Kickapoo Chiefs.
Elijah Bridgers.
Bridgers goes down. Trainer Nikki on the spot comes out. Looks like she's got him fixed up. He'd be back in the ballgame before too long.
Well, Trainer Nikki's a woman of many talents. Little did we know before the evening started that food delivery, or specifically cheese curd delivery,
was in her.
Liggins goes long shot right there, won't go, rebounded by the Tigers. Michael Lewis once more brings it across for Waynesville. Sheen Butler Lawson has it tipped.
Boy, Sheen just had
Liggins quickly to the other end, off the glass, no good.
And they're going to get a foul on Morris there, going for the rebound. Actually, going to save 2 points for the Tigers. So it wasn't just a terrible foul.
It's going to be the first foul for Morris, but going to be 4th team foul here as we're just under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Bounce pass comes in. That's going to be Liggins up and off the glass. Trims the Waynesville lead to 2. Morris on the far side looks, brings it back up top. Now Morris looks to drive, kicks into the corner. Jared Hyatt looking to see if he can get Morris in position, posted up down low. Michael Lewis into the lane and up and off the glass.
2 for Lewis. Coach, something you don't see real often over. Coach Pills is taking a seat. Coach Gamble now has the.
Oh, what a block right there.
You see Coach Gamble, he's the guy standing up, moving around, throwing
Coach,
chairs and stuff just
Coach,
like up here.
Throwing your chair right there. Coach, listen, Mr. Wallace put a lot of money into the TTSN Sports Suite. You don't got to get all agitated.
Well, I tell you, you get caught up in that thing, surprised it tip over. It ain't like you threw it up from out here out down on the floor.
Well, now how far do you think you can throw a chair like that?
I don't know.
I don't think you can throw it that far.
All the way from here to the floor?
Oh, yeah, I could.
Volleyball line?
I think that's top end. Top of the mark.
Folks, we may get everybody in here and let everybody watch Matt Johnson throw the chair from the suite to the floor.
I
we
don't
can do that for charity.
I don't think that's a good idea. Eric Morris in the lane, one-handed, nice job.
What's your favorite charity, Coach?
I'm a pretty charitable man. I support many a charity.
Favorite?
I don't know if I have a favorite.
If all the you had to eliminate all the charities in the world except
one.
one.
Wait a minute.
Which one are you going to keep?
This does not sound like the love of Ryan Shafter on Valentine's Day. Eliminating charities. Coach, you're talking crazy.
I just wondered if you had one charity to give money to, what would it be? One.
The Human Fund.
There you go. We could have as a Human Fund
money
charity.
For people.
We could have a charity event down here at the high school.
Raise money for people?
Raise money for people. Have people watch you throw a chair.
Hunter O'Neill, 3-ball won't go. Jared Hike gets up, nice effort right there, but Elmquist comes down with it quickly to the other end. 3-ball will fall.
Makes it a 1-point
Micah
game.
McIntyre. But that's just a little taste right there. Kickapoo really wanting to get that ball out and run. Move up and down that floor real fast. Tigers doing a nice job of preventing that for most of the night. Michael Lewis now. Drive on the right-hand side. Kicks over to Jared in the corner.
Nice job by Jared to save that ball.
Sheen Butler-Lawson spots up for 3. Won't go.
Jared Hyatt comes out of nowhere.
All over the floor
right
now.
Eric Morris with a 3. Jared keeps it alive again.
They're going to get Jared over the back.
They're going to call a foul on Jared.
They're going to say he got over the top of Brookshire from behind, and wow.
I'm not sure how he touched Brookshire.
Wow. That's a tough call right there. Jared picks up his second. Already the 5th team foul.
A.J. Martin checks in the game.
So you said 1-point game, 2:15 left to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Lewis gets that ball loose. It's down on the ground. It's still on the ground. Wow.
Oh.
We have the exact same angle that official had.
Yeah.
And how can he even see?
Wow.
Wow.
That's tough,
wow.
Especially when the other referee was in position.
Once again, it's right in front of him. He doesn't make the call.
Wow.
Sheldon Butler-Lawson checks in the game for the Waynesville Tigers. Young Sheldon, just a freshman here for the Tigers.
3-ball goes up from the outside. No
that ball
good. That's off
that
the
ball
top
off
of the
top,
basket.
And there's no call.
All right, Tigers inbound the ball, holding on to a 1-point lead, 1:45 left to go in the 3rd. Michael Lewis gets it across the half-court line. Eric Morris on the near side. Goes inside. A.J. Martin, little give to Jared. Right back.
Nice job by Jared to save it.
Nice save. Puts it inside.
A.J. again. Oh!
Long pass right there. Picked up and taken away by Gladney. Gladney down to the other end, and now the Kickapoo Chiefs up by 1. Jared Hyde puts up the 3 ball. Won't go. Rebounded underneath. It's going to be Gladney once more, and quickly to the other end he comes. Gives off to Brookshire. Swings it around. That's going to be Elmquist into the corner. 3 ball goes up for Kickapoo. No good. Pulled down Hunter inside. Hunter O'Neill. Oh!
Yeah, AJ stepped on the end line there. Trying to do too much right here. Trying to do too much. I think that's what you're seeing Coach Gamble, Coach Pills over in Portland with the guys. We got to get back into our game here.
Right.
We're trying to.
And I think exactly what you're saying right there. Kickapoo wants to get out and make this a wild and woolly run it up and down the floor game. And when we've had success tonight, it's been us slowly and methodically working it around, finding our shot, good clean shot, getting back and playing tough defense. Sheen Butler Lawson, number 14, checking back into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. So it looks like Michael Lewis is going to get a quick breath.
Lewis with 4 fouls. I'm going to say Coach Pills, Coach is probably want to keep Michael over there and get as much out of him as he can in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow, that's got to be it.
They're going to call a travel.
Well,
that's what it should have been. Nope, Michael coming right back in the game.
Well, with 24 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter, this kind of feels like the old offense for defense substitution.
Hunter Poole checking in.
As you figure the Tigers going to bring this down, they're going to play for 1 shot. But something tells me Michael Lewis probably told right there by Coach Pills, no matter what happens, don't foul nobody.
Well, we got Coach Pills and Coach Gamble up over. Now AJ gives up Coach Pills his seat. A lot of musical chairs being played over on the Tigers sideline right now.
So we're 10 seconds and we roll, and yep, we're going to get a foul. It's going to be Gladney way up top here away from the basket.
Well, I think Gladney was kind of waiting to get picked. Michael didn't drive Gladney down far enough to get into Eric Morris, and then he got a little off balance there.
Zach McKinnis going to check into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs here. It looks like Eric Morris is going to inbound for the Tigers on the far side. 8.9 ticks of the clock remaining. Tigers look to play for that last spot. Gladney almost picks up another one there. Eric Morris for 3, won't go.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Kickapoo Chiefs up on the Waynesville Tigers 38-37. Matt, you know what that means. It's time for
TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news that is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to say here on Valentine's Day, Cupid. But, no, I'm sorry. You went with Brian Schaffner earlier, so he can't be Cupid.
He can't be Cupid because they're one and the same. I'm going to tell you who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page.
I'm waiting. Excited.
Chase Dendecker, the guy who provided us with the cheese curds tonight, but most importantly, has gotten a promotion this week in the Waynesville School District. Chase has been working down at the WCC. He's still keeping that job, but he has been promoted to Master of the Jumbotrons. He is now in charge. He has his finger on the pulse of the 2 new Jumbotrons down here at the high school. Chase is over there. He's running the music. He's running the slides. He's running the projections. Chase has even talked about the possibility of adding a kiss cam to the Jumbotrons.
Boy, howdy. So he's king of the boards.
King of the boards.
Wow.
Master of the Jumbotrons.
He got him one of them little business cards with
no,
all that
No,
on
you
there?
ought to see. Brian Schaffner has made name tags for the people at the WCC. He's going to Chase is going to ask for one that says Master of the Jumbotron. As you can see, Mr. Tim Wallace is right over there. Chase has one too, but it's going to say Master of the Jumbotron.
Wow. And that's the guy sending us cheese curds. Wow.
Chase is thinking about things we can't even think about.
Seeing into the future. His first one falls for Jaden Smith down here at this end, ties the game up at 33.
You talk
38,
about
sorry.
seeing into the future. Some people see into the past. You know what that's called?
History.
Remembering.
All right, Jaden hits both free throws, puts the Waynesville Tigers back on top by 1. Three ball by Gladden, he won't go.
There's going to be a foul. Nice job there by Eric Morris blocking out.
Going to get Liggins with that one. That's going to be 3 on Liggins. Avant Hill checking into the game for the Tigers.
Trainer Nicky's taking Sheen Butler Lawson back, checking Sheen out. He did hit the ground. He stayed on the ground for a little bit. Couldn't really tell what it was that was bothering Sheen.
No, I couldn't either. Tigers get the ball across. Kickapoo's
a lot of pressure by the
lot of
Kickapoo
pressure.
Chiefs right now. Tigers do just.
3 ball for Hunter O'Neill. Won't go from the corner, but Avant Hill on the far side with the rebound. Working it around. Eric Morris now up top. Gives off to Michael Lewis.
Lewis slows it down, gets it under control.
I like taking a little air out of this ball right here, Coach Rawlings.
As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll go to the Kickapoo Chiefs.
Bridgers, number 10, checks back into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Kickapoo now down on the offensive end, looking for a spot inside. Really be trying to force it in there. Liggins is going to take it, go up and off the glass. Kickapoo back on top by 1. Back and forth game we go. Michael Lewis goes into the corner. Von Hill back up top. Michael Lewis doing a little traffic direction there. So Jaden came over, set the screen. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Pills.
Yeah, Coach Pills. Tigers try to initiate 2 or 3 things. They're not working. Coach Pills wants to sit back and talk about it. It's going to be a full timeout by Coach. While we've got this full timeout, Matt, I want to talk about what's going on elsewhere, Tiger Nation. Our wrestlers are in districts this week.
Right.
Trying to qualify for state. We want to send good luck. The ladies wrestled their districts last weekend. This weekend it's the boys, and we want to wish Coach Smith and everybody, hey, let's get in that top 4 and move it on to state. That's what we want. A lot of Tigers representing up in Columbia next weekend.
Absolutely. You talked about the girls district last week. I believe we had 2 district champions on the girls' side. Jasmine Duncan and Justice Seeley, I believe, were the 2 district champions on the girls' side.
And they'll be competing next weekend in Columbia, Missouri.
I want to wish Coach Smith and all of the Tigers, everyone up there, the best of luck. And hope to get a lot of good news updates and stuff.
Next Friday night, we're going to be right back here on the TTSN Sports Network with Tiger Basketball. We'll be getting some updates from Columbia. This is your news source for sports in the greater Pulaski County area.
Well,
TTSN.
All right, TTSN Sports. I mean, just look at the camera work. We talk every time about the TTS Sports interns over here running the board, mixing the signals, and shooting the camera angles. Coach, you and I just get to sit here and watch fantastic basketball. The TTS Sports interns and the incomparable Tim Wallace do all the work.
Lewis takes it to the hole. He's going to get fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
I did not see who they – okay. They're going to get Gladney on that one. Going to be his second foul, 7th team foul. So the Tigers will be shooting free throws from here on out. Michael Lewis up and good with the first.
Ties this thing up at 40.
Substitution on the side of the Kickapoo Chiefs. Elijah Bridgers checks back into the game for the Chiefs. Michael Lewis set at the line. It's up. Oh, rattles around, rattles off.
So at 5:28 left here in the ball game, we've got a brand new game.
We do, 40-40. Bounce pass inside to Liggins. He turns around.
Whoa, hold it.
It's got to be with something.
It's got to be a jump. It's got to be a travel. It's got to be something. You cannot do that. He left the ground. He came back to the ground. You got to call something. Number one, you got to call something because the kids are all expecting you to call something. And number two, you got to call it because it's right.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And here again, we run into the problem that you didn't call something. So when you come back to the ground, now it's a foul. Hunter O'Neal's going to get tagged for his third.
And they're going to the line. That's crazy. If you want to call a foul on the other one, I don't have near the problem I have with what just occurred.
Liggins up and good with the first one. Gladney checks back into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Liggins good on the second, so pushes Kickapoo out to a lead of 2 here with 5:07 left to play in the ball game. Tigers get the ball down the floor. Working the ball around the top right now. Michael Lewis kicks into the corner. Hunter O'Neal puts up the 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound comes to Kickapoo. Brookshire looks like he wants to go. Michael Lewis now a little double. Wow.
They're going to call a foul on Sheen.
So that's going to send Brookshire to the line. That's going to be the 7th team foul on the Tigers, so the Kickapoo Chiefs going to be shooting the 1-and-1. Brookshire up and good with the first. Pushes the Kickapoo lead to 3. And Brookshire knocks the second one down, so 4-point lead now for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Tigers have to stay patient, Coach. Still have to play our game. Still a lot of time right here. Only a 4-point game. Can't get antsy right here.
Well, Tigers have been antsy the last 2 or 3 trips down the court. Haven't got the best of the looks at the hole. That's why we're at where we're at.
Eric Morris gives off Jaden. Jaden now looks drive, kicks into the corner. Sheen Butler Lawson for 3. In and out, no good. Brookshire at the other end for Kickapoo. Gladney gives back to Brookshire. Brookshire looks into the corner. Gladney thinks about it, passes off. Liggins now is going to go up and off the glass for 2. Now a 6-point lead for the Kickapoo Chiefs. 3:30 left to play here.
And we're going to get a timeout by the Tigers. And a full timeout. Matt, while we've got this timeout, we want to recognize our crew here for the Tiger TV broadcast tonight. We got Johnny Page, Alex Rudolph, Trevor Tronstad, Kat Yanes, and Ela Marie Evans, under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious,
the
illuminal Tim Wallace.
You know what else? Waynesville Chamber of Commerce
Teacher of the Year,
Tim Wallace, right there. And Matt, you mentioned a while ago the way this thing works. They come in, Tim and his crew comes in, they set everything up. They're scurrying around here when we got here tonight, getting everything going. We get to watch a little basketball, and then we put the headsets on, and they do all the work. We just get to sit here in the TTSN Sports Suite, talk about basketball, talk about your ability to throw a chair from down here, from up here down on the floor, and many, many other things. But once again, outstanding job by Tim and all the students that are working tonight. And next Friday night, we're going to be right back here for more Tiger basketball action. Folks, we love having you watching us at home, but if you're around town, you can come down here. We'd love you to get down here and support the Tigers.
Absolutely. Yeah, always better in person.
Hey, we've got people out there at the game listening and watching us on TV.
Yeah, we're going to get Gladney
so you
right
can
there.
do both, Matt.
Well, you can do both, but we'd rather you be here and watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you can
both,
only
you can
do one, we'd rather you be here.
Right. And if you can only watch.
So just do what you can do.
Great day to be a Tiger.
All right, they're going to get Gladney with his third, and that's going to send Michael Lewis to the line. He's going to be shooting the 1-and-1. Lewis on the way. It's up, and it's good. Cuts that Kickapoo lead to 5. Second one's up, and it's away. Not there. Jaden Smith thought had a chance right there as Kickapoo Chiefs Brookshire.
They throw it away.
Think he was looking for Liggins in a different spot than Liggins was, because he throws that out of bounds, and ball's going to go right back to the Tigers. Elmquist checks back into the game for the Kickapoo Chiefs, and checking back into the game for Waynesville is going to be number 4, Hunter Poole. All right, so the Tigers trail by 5, just about 3 left to play in the game. Michael Lewis gets across half court. Now Michael Lewis looks to drive. He's inside, up off the glass for
good.
2.
Tigers cut it to 3.
And we're going to get another quick timeout here.
Matt, there's a lot of timeouts left in this game. I'm going to tell you that. If you are out there watching in TV land and you like timeouts, you're getting ready to have the time of your life.
Wait a minute. There's people that just like timeouts?
You don't think there's people out there that's their favorite part of the basketball game is timeouts? I bet there's at least one human being on planet Earth that's their favorite thing.
That's watching right now.
No, on planet
Earth. No.
That has the capability to watch right now.
Well, of course they have the capability to watch. Anyone with an internet connection has the capability.
Exactly, the millions and millions.
But you said those of you at home watching that love timeouts.
Right. I don't know who
we're going to need the millions and millions to settle this.
If you love timeouts,
we're going to need that message sent to us right here.
If timeouts are the Valentine of your basketball game.
So if timeouts are the Valentine, who would be the Brian Schaffner of timeouts then?
That's interesting. I don't know, Dean Smith.
We're going to get a foul called right here.
We're going to have a timeout before the foul. There was a timeout before the foul, so there was no foul.
No, but there was a timeout.
For those of you at home that love timeouts.
Coach, your timeout person doesn't seem to be jumping to your defense right here on the TTSN sports feed.
You know who doesn't like what just occurred? People who like fouls.
Well, I definitely think Kickapoo doesn't like that because they thought they got
Kickapoo
fouled.
But
they called the timeout. Well, and the head coach turned around and started looking at the assistants. I don't think the head coach called that timeout.
Well, that ain't good. You know, Chris Morgan's sitting over there behind the bench. Maybe Chris Morgan called that timeout.
Think it was a phantom call from the stands?
Yeah, I seen that one time. Larry Hines called the timeout. And one time sitting in the stands. For the other team, the opposing team got a timeout because Larry was up there screaming timeout, and they made that other team take the timeout.
For those of us that know and love Larry Hines, this story comes as zero surprise.
Happened down at the old high school.
All right, Kickapoo looks to be trying to take a little air out of this.
That's a travel, but they're going to call a foul after the travel. Folks, if you like travels, you're not going to like that call.
Now, I bet you there's people out there that like to travel. Probably not the same kind of travel, but
It'll be the fourth foul on Jaden.
first one won't go. Bridgers hit the line. Right now, Kickapoo holding on to a 3-point lead. Second one does fall. We're going to get a defensive substitution here as Gladney's going to come into the game for Bridgers.
Hunter O'Neill checks in for the Waynesville Tigers.
All right, so 2:21 left on the clock. Waynesville Tigers trailing by 4. Michael Lewis gets the ball across half court. Gives to Jaden. Jaden over to Eric Morris. Back to Michael. Tigers working this around. Boy, Jaden really fighting on the inside, trying to get posted up down there and get some position. Kickapoo really clogging the middle of that floor defensively now. And a little give and go. Not there, and I love the patience to throw that ball back outside. Put it back and reset it. Cross-court pass right there, picked up and taken away by Liggins, and back to the other end we come for Kickapoo. Brookshire pulls it out, and with 1:30, I think Kickapoo's going to start trying.
Yeah, they're going to try to pull this out. You got Jaden with 4 fouls. You got Michael Lewis with 4 fouls. We're going to get a travel. Hunter Poole's checking in the game for the Tigers.
All right, so Eric Morris is going to inbound here. Michael Lewis down on this end of the floor. We got
the two Hunters are going to be spread out wide.
Jaden and the 2 Hunters wide on the wings. Michael Lewis going to take it inside. No call. A lot of contact for no call right there, Coach. Now at the other end, Brookshire, no good. Kickapoo hangs on to it. Brookshire feeds Liggins down low. Liggins no good. Whoa,
two missed shots there by the Kickapoo Chiefs. The Tigers don't get either rebound.
Hunter Poole's got a foul right there.
He had the foul right there. He went for the steal first.
Oh, yeah,
I do like that. He gets a hand on that ball and knocks it the other way. It's 2 points. Came back up. Hunter, first foul on Hunter. He has plenty to give.
So that's going to put McIntyre at the line shooting the 1-and-1 for the Kickapoo Chiefs. McIntyre up, no good. Rebound comes to Eric Morris.
Tigers now going to have to get a little sense of urgency.
Yeah.
We're 35 seconds left here in the ball game.
Yeah.
Coach Pills is not happy. He's about ready. He's giving the team a little descriptive feedback there.
Forceful.
Descriptive feedback. That's a good way of putting it.
Definitely a little miscommunication somewhere because Coach Pills expected one thing. He didn't see it. Not happy.
Well, at that point, you're down 4. You've got to attack the basket. Now, we've talked about the Tigers pulling it back out, slowing things down. But at that point, you've got to attack the basket. You don't have time to pull it back out and try to set something up. You've got to try to get it to the rim before Kickapoo gets set in their defense. Hopefully you pick up a basket. Hopefully you pick up a foul. Hopefully you pick up something that helps the Tigers out. Once you let Kickapoo get set on that, now we're running time off the clock.
All right, so it looks like Eric Morris is going to inbound here on the near side. We still have the two Hunters out wide, Jaden Smith in the middle and Michael Lewis up here at the top to run the show.
4-point game. Tigers do not need a 3 here. They just need a basket. They just need a basket and a quick foul.
Whatever you do, you've got to do it fairly quickly here. Michael Lewis kicks into the corner. Not there,
Morris
Eric.
for a long 3.
Oh,
my goodness.
in and out.
That's going to be a foul.
That's going to be Liggins.
Jaden's going to go to the line. Wow, that ball did everything but go through.
So that's going to be 4th foul on Liggins, 9th team foul. So we're going to be
nice shot there by Eric. I mean, he's a long ways out. We're going to get a timeout for Kickapoo here. Man, let that thing go. It was probably 27 feet out there.
That was a long shot.
And it did everything but go through. So, another timeout here.
For those of you at home that love the timeouts. I don't love the timeouts, Coach. I understand the necessity. I don't love them.
Well, no, I don't either. But somebody does.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Jaden at the line, shooting the free throws. Coach, I don't.
Well, we'll have to wait till the clock runs down because I'm not sure exactly how much time's left on the clock either. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. But we've seen flashed up here next Friday night. Also, in addition to being here on the TTSN Sports Network and everything, it's going to be Festival of Nations here starting at 4:30.
Well, and we saw that earlier in the year during
out.
football. Well, but during football season, we had
scheduled earlier in basketball and got snowed out.
But definitely want to get down here for that night up here on the concourse all the way around.
That ball bounces out. That ball's loose. That's going to be a jump.
It's going to have to be something.
It's going to go to Kickapoo on the jump. Believe that starts at 4:30. Want to come down early.
And always a lot of good food. Food from all different countries around the world. Get down here, get a belly full of good food. Sit back, cheer these Tigers on. All right, Tigers foul right there. That's going to send Liggins to the line at the other end. Stops the clock at 7.8. All right, that is the 10th team foul. So Liggins going to shoot 2 at this end. First one's up, no good. Hunter Poole checks back into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. Hunter Poole, a young man that can shoot the outside ball, and now we're probably looking for the 3, Coach.
We definitely are now.
Second one goes. Oh, wow. That's going to run
the clock out. The Kickapoo Chiefs are going to walk away here tonight with a 48-43 victory over the Waynesville Tigers. Tremendous ball game, Matt, here by both squads. Tigers really come out fighting tonight. Just come up a little bit short. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on the TTSN Sports Network. Hope everybody out there has an absolutely awesome weekend. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rollins, and we will see you right back here next Friday night.